I'm Grace Kariuki, and I am so glad to host you during this month as we talk about mental health. I'm going to be sharing quite a bit about what mental health is and how to improve how you feel and think about yourself. So let's start off by asking, what is mental health? Now, mental health is a state of well-being in your mind. The way you think, the way you feel, and the way you behave. Our behavior is usually triggered by emotions that are triggered by the way we think. So when we define mental health, we are saying it's how an individual is feeling, thinking, and behaving. Mental health, according to WHO, is as important as our physical health, because when we are not mentally well, when we are not mentally feeling in charge of our lives, then it will affect our physical health. So it's very important for us to understand that mental health is of paramount importance if we are going to experience the kind of life that we desire to have. If we are going to grow, if we are going to maximize our skills, and we are going to maximize our dreams, and we are going to leave the legacy we want to leave for our children, we must take care of our mental health. The reason why mental health awareness is important is so that you can, number one, identify whether you are in good mental health. And number two, so that you can tell yourself that I deserve care for my mental health. So mental health awareness is also giving you information on where you can get help. Mental health challenges, I should say, can be triggered by many things that we experience in life. And some of those things are grief and loss issues. I have lost a job, I have lost a friend, I have lost a member of my family. Whatever the losses are in our lives, they can trigger mental illness or mental discomfort or mental distress. When we think about mental health, there is a lot of stigma around that. I want to equate mental health with physical health in this way. We have what we call lifestyle diseases, and lifestyle diseases, the two major ones that we talk about all the time is hypertension and diabetes. And I usually ask people, if you had diabetes or hypertension, would you go and seek help? And they say absolutely. So I want to tell you that mental illness, when it comes to depression, when it comes to anxiety, those are lifestyle diseases. It's because there is something that is happening within your environment that your mind is unable to wrap itself around. The stigma we have on you seeking help for your mental distress, psychological distress, emotional distress, is that we think people who seek for help are weak. But that is far from what the truth is. People who acknowledge that I have a problem that is beyond me and I need to take care of it, those people are more stronger than everybody else who decides to live in denial. You are aware that the thing you are feeling that you can't put a finger on, it has a name, and it is called mental, psychological, and emotional distress that is triggered by a life occurrence. Look at yourself as you listen to my videos this month, and if you find that there is something happened in the past that you haven't been able to resolve, every time you think about it, it causes you so much anger and so much intense feelings of sadness that you reach out to a mental health specialist like myself, so that we can give you an opportunity, a safe space to be able to process through what happened, so you can resolve it and you can enjoy your today and create a tomorrow that is free from this kind of mental distress that is triggered by traumas from the past. And so I hope this has been helpful, and I look forward to continuing to interact with you. There, you can see my phone number on the video. Call me if you need to process anything that that maybe I have triggered within you. And also, you can visit my website, and I will be glad to interact with you. And it is a joy to have you again in as my audience. May the Lord bless you, and may we live by design.